I'm waiting on you, Scanlon. Yeah, the strap on my mask is loose. I gotta tighten it. Well, come on, Scanlon. You gonna say play ball, or ain't you? Yeah, I gotta fix my chest protector.
You sick or something?
No, I'm okay.
Well, you gonna say it or ain't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Gonna say it. I got through the first inning and then told him I wasn't feeling so good. Scotty came in and took over balls and strikes, and I went down to first base. I was lucky and didn't have any close ones to call all afternoon. News, something like that gets around the league pretty fast, and I had a rough time of it for the next few weeks. No matter what park I worked, the fans rode me, and I had the feeling the players were all laughing at me. I kept telling Scotty and Jock I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't have to work behind the plate. But I knew I couldn't keep it up. We were on our last swing through the West, and when we got to Chicago where the league offices are, John Steele sent for me.
Haven't seen you for a long time, Mike.
No.
Well, don't stand there. Sit down. Have a cigar.
Thanks. Nice humidor.
Managers gave it to me for Christmas last year. Being errand boy for the president of the league has its advantages. Light?
Yeah. Thanks.
Pretty good season so far.
Yeah.
Only club behind last year's attendance figures is the Leafs.
Is that so?
Yeah, and they're only under by 5,000.
Oh.
What's all this I've been hearing?
Huh?
About you.
I don't know. What you been hearing?
How long have we known each other, Mike?
10 years, I guess.
Been pretty good friends, haven't we?
Yeah.
If you've got anything on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I know that, John.
Well, go ahead, spill it.
Don't know if there's anything to spill.
I heard you hadn't been feeling so well.
Nothing serious.
Serious enough to make the boss ask me to have a talk with you.
Oh.
Need a rest?
No.
We can always bring up one of the...
Don't need a rest, I said.
Okay.
Get over this by myself.
Just thought I'd ask. We've been around this business for a long time.
Yeah?
Seen a lot of men come and go.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to let you know that you've got a friend you can talk to.
Why don't you stop prying if you're such a good friend?
I want to help you, Mike.
Don't need any help of that kind.
I think you do.
I'm sorry, John. I guess I'm sort of jumpy.
I know.
I don't know what's the matter with me.
Does it go back to that foul ball?
Yeah, I guess so.
The president supported you when Billy protested.
I know.
Well, didn't that help?
That's not the point.
No, I guess it isn't.
Something I gotta straighten out alone.
Okay, Mike. Do it your way.
Thanks, John.
I'm going to be in New York over the 26th.
Oh?
The Gulls and the Sox will be playing 3 games while I'm in town.
Uh-huh.
You'll be working that series, won't you?
Yeah.
I want to see you back at the plate in one of those games.
You'll see me.
Maybe we can have another talk then.
Yeah. Maybe.
Did you like the picture, Mike?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought Jimmy Stewart was wonderful.
Yeah.
Good baseball scenes, too. Mike, you're listening.
Yeah, honey. Good baseball scenes.
Oh, that part where Jimmy Stewart was running with his bad legs and everything. I could just feel the pain. Couldn't you? Mike. Oh, now you just stop thinking about tomorrow, Mike Scanlon. Thought the movie'd take your mind off things.
It did, honey.
It's just another ball game.
Yeah, I know.
You've done it 100 times before, and you'll do it tomorrow.
Wish Steele wasn't going to be there.
Well, what difference does that make?
I don't know.
He's a friend of yours.
It's like everyone was sitting in on a wake.
Oh, that's all in your mind.
The series wasn't all tied up. It wouldn't be such an important game.
You've umpired a lot bigger ones. Remember the third game of the 41 World Series?
If I'd gone back at the plate in the first one of those 2 games, it had been all over now.
You stop thinking like that, Mike.
Guess I better.
Well, you want to stop in for a malt?
Feel more like a drink.
A malt will be better for you. It'll make you sleep.
This bar is air-conditioned. Just stop in for one.
I still think you ought to have a malt.
Right over here, honey.
What'll it be, folks?
Whiskey and soda. Don't mix it.
Ginger ale, please.
Whiskey and ginger, right?
Better in here, huh?
Well, it's cooler, if that's what you mean.
Now, honey.
I'm sorry, Mike. I never have liked faces like this.
Well, we won't stay long. I just felt like a drink, that's all.
Oh, who's making all that noise?
I don't know. Some guy with a little too much to drink, I guess.
The old fugitive from the eye doctor. Just talking about you. Just telling my buddy.
You've been drinking, young man.
Oh, little lady says I've been Well, so you had company, Scanlon. You gonna introduce me?
You know this person, Mike.
This is Nifty Galatelli, honey. My wife.
Oh, so this is a little woman, Scanlon. Well. Hey, what's the matter, Mrs. S? You run out of carrots over at your house?
You better go on home, Nifty.
Oh, plenty time. Sleep all day tomorrow. It's night game tomorrow, night game.
Billy'd bench you for a week if he knew this.
What do you mean, bench? You're the one ought to be benched. You see better than you can right now.
Go on home, Galatelli.
What's the matter, Scanlon? Gonna tell Billy, huh? Gonna tell Billy a star ought to be benched?
Billy can run his team by himself.
Let's get out of here, Mike.
Oh, don't run off. Mrs. S, don't run off. I want to talk to the old man. Want to find out how he's gonna call him tomorrow.
Shut up, Galatelli.
Yeah. Want to find out if he's as dumb as he is blind. How dumb are you, Scanlon?
I'm warning you, Nifty.
Because if you're smart, you're going to call him the right way tomorrow night, see? Going to call him the way old Nifty sees him.
Okay, Nifty, you go.
Mike, you out of your head?
You want to play rough?
Get off my arm!
You call him right.
Let go his arm.
Call him Nifty's way, see?
Cut that stuff off, you
Let go his arm.
It's
perfect now.
Okay, Scanlon. Let you go. Don't forget what I told you.
Galatelli, I could have you thrown on a
Come
baseball.
on, Mike. We're going home.
See you tomorrow night, Scanlon.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's for the drinks.
Oh, you ought to know better.
Now, don't start that.
Starting a fight in a
Cut it out,
car.
May.
Full-grown man. What do you think you are, high school boy?
Shut up.
Oh. You hurt your arm.
It's okay.
Well, I'll rub it with liniment when we get home.
It's okay, I tell you. That does it.
What?
That does it.
What do you mean?
I've taken all I can.
And what are you going to do about it?
Hand in my resignation to Steele.
You wouldn't.
I'm fed up, I tell you.
Oh, you wouldn't do that, Mike.
I can't take any more.
All right, Mike. If that's the way you want it. Never thought you'd quit.
By the time I got to the stadium the next night, the newspapers had the story. Newsboys were all around the field shouting the headlines, Scanlon to quit. I ran from the cab into the entrance marked players and officials. The game was late getting started because a mist was blowing in off the bay and visibility in the outfield was tough with the lights shining through the haze. We couldn't wait too long because the Sox had to catch a train for Boston and a time limit had been put on the game. We got underway about a half hour late with me back at the plate. The Sox were leading 4-3 with the seventh inning coming up, and I was beginning to breathe a little easier because there hadn't been any close ones to call. But by the time we got to the last half of the ninth, we were past the time limit, and everyone knew this was the last inning. There were runners on second and third with one out, and a hit would win the ball game for the Gulls. The place was in an uproar as Galatelli stepped up to the batter.
Okay, baby, just hang it in there, baby. Come on, we got out. You're pitching arm, Scanlon.
Step in, Nifty.
Hey, here comes that fog again, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Come on, let's put this thing to bed while we can still see.
Okay, though, but that's a tough outfield to play right now.
Let's go.
So what, Pepper? Call a game? We can beat your club in a dozen.
Let your John.
Okay, Pappy, okay. Put your hand ahead of hit all night. Let's see that hot rod, baby. Let's blow it fast and Pappy. Now, put you now.
Oh!
That's okay, baby. Got him away for the green boy here. Big egg to put one over the plate. Some guy was sky with that fog, Mike.
I know. Keep moving, Pepper.
Singing, will you? This game's going 9 innings.
Shut up, Nifty. You stand there talking, that fog will really close in.
Okay, baby, let's keep this kid out of the air. Right down here to see, Pappy. Let's see that fast stopper in here. There's Nifty. Swing!
Strike one.
That's the baby! Ha-ha! What a rebel! Losing to my arms is all. Gotta swing at them bad ones. Give the crowd a thrill. Treating the crowd again, Pappy. Gotta treat them big to the second out now.
You want to finish the game, you better stop gassing and play ball.
Don't worry, Mike. We know we're gonna finish the game. Don't we?
Step in, Nifty.
Okay, baby, the green kid wants to finish the game. Keep him on the ground, Pappy. Throw him that big double play ball. We all go home to bed. And it's now, kid, now!
Hold two!
Almost had him, baby, kid, almost, but...
It was so high even Scanlon could see it.
What's getting worse, Mike?
Keep moving.
And hardly see Slater in center field.
Shut up, will you, Pepper? We're going to finish this one.
You guys feeling with a clean sky?
Shut up, both of you, and play ball.
What's the count, Mike?
2-1.
Okay, Pappy, one pitch, just right. We wrap her up here. Just bend it past the busher, baby. Wind it right around his belt, and it's now. Get now!
Over! Strike two! Can't get it, Pepper.
Thanks, Mike.
Got a piece of it.
Watch closing in.
Shut up!
Trying to give you your inning, Galatelli. You're holding us up.
If he hits it up in the air, outfield won't even see it.
Singing the blues, Pepper?
You gotta call time, Mike. Maybe it'll blow away.
We're over time already.
What am I supposed to do? Boot the game to catch a train?
Okay. Time out!
What are you trying to do? Give him the game?
You don't let the tough sky.
What's the matter, Mike? Why are you calling time?
Missed too thick, Billy. Easy fly ball could win this one.
Yeah, I know. Knock him down, Billy. He's trying to...
Shut up, Nifty.
You know he's trying to...
Shut up, I said.
See any break? No.
You can't even see the wall now.
Better get going. Try to get it in for you, Billy.
I know. And quit your jawing, Nifty.
Step in.
What's the count?
2-2.
Okay, Pappy, the green kid will be looking. Just float that big rainbow right over, baby. Just let him see the floater. And swing. Busher, swing.
Hold three!
Hey, you gotta call time, Mike. That sky's not gonna break.
He's just singing, Scanlon. Sky ain't that bad.
What'll it be? Wait.
Game's called.
Oh, you crazy Scanlon. Any pusher could play that Sky.
Sorry, Nifty, that fog's too thick. Score reverts to the 8th inning.
You're giving him the pennant. We played the same fog.
Wasn't this bad in your half. I tried to get it in.
Yeah? That's what you'd say. You got this coming to you.
You out of your head? You can't hit an umpire.
Let go of me, will you?
Game is called.
You had it in for me all season.
You crazy
Can you, Scanlon, will be taking apart?
Game's over.
Take apart Scanlon.
I walked off the field with the booze ringing in my ears. Didn't look to either side, just straight ahead and kept walking. I could still hear him booing even when I got under the stands. Never knew the walk to the locker room took so long. When I got there, I slammed the door, and it was quiet at last. Just sat there thinking.
Mike, open up!
Go away, Billy.
Let me, I've got to talk to you.
Leave me alone, will you?
Just let me talk to you a minute.
Yeah?
You gotta see this, Mike.
Don't you know how I...
Yeah, I know. But you gotta see this. Come on.
Let go of my arm.
You're coming with me.
I've had enough for one night.
Get moving.
What are you, crazy? I don't want to go up on the...
Just come up to the dugout. You don't have to go out on the field.
Sorry about the game.
Only decision you could make. I know that. So's everyone else in the stands.
Huh?
That's what I mean. Fans refuse to leave the stands.
Yeah, but the booze...
They weren't booing you.
Well, how do you...
That was what got Galatelli. After you left, they kept booing till he was off the field. Now they're just sitting up there yelling.
Are you sure that...
Sure, I'm sure. Ain't never seen anything like it in my life.
I want you to read my column tomorrow, Mike. It's going to be about a guy who has the guts to make a decision he knows will be unpopular. The kind of guy this game needs.
Thanks, Mr. Powers.
No, you're going to quit?
No.
Go on out there. They want to see you.
The title, Play Ball, a story about a man of decision, told you tonight by my good friend Mike Scanlon, who knows now that the fans in the stands are part of what makes baseball a great American pastime. Yeah, Mike learned that people can make a person great. Well, if you like this story, why not visit with me next week, because I have a man I'm sure you'd like to meet. He had an unusual adventure with a check, a blackmailer, and a beautiful girl. I like to call it checkmates. So until next week, this is John Steele saying, a life of adventure is yours for the taking, wherever you find it. Only don't look for it. Well, good night and good hunting.
John Steele, Adventurer, is produced by Robert Monroe, written and directed by Elliot Drake. In tonight's cast were Charlie Holmes, Grace Kelly, Ross Martin, Joe Houginson, and Al Patterson. Don Douglas is heard as John Steele, and Jimmy Powers was played by Jimmy Powers. The orchestra was conducted by Sylvan Levin. Remember, next week, Butchell presents Checkmates, another story of suspense and action from the files of John Steele, Adventurer. Ted Nally speaking.